Hey guys, it's the Nerdy Scholarship Guru again, and we're going to talk about college essays. Warning, must use brain. Start early, like now. These are not your average graded class assignments you can prolong on, because your future depends on it now. Read the prompts and brainstorm drafts. Always save a copy or use for other similar college scholarship prompts onto your flash drives. Since I'm familiar with the Applied Texas college apps, since I'm originally from Texas, we'll go about those first. Other states' college database applications, we'll go describe about those later on in the fall through interviewing other students who have more experience on it. Applied Texas apps. Applied Texas has 3 essays: SSA, SAA, SAB, and SAC. If your college or university does not require any essays from Applied Texas, then all you do is fill out the profile and submit it without any essays. The point of Applied Texas is to save you time and just fill out the 3 essays if they do require it, and use the same essays by copying your application to the other universities in Texas that are public institutions. SAA, if your college requires it, is usually mandatory. Describe a setting in which you have collaborated or interacted with people whose experiences and other beliefs differ from yours. Address your initial feelings and how those feelings were or were not changed by this experience. What I used to answer this essay prompt was my experience growing up in an international district. I grew up with people's cultural backgrounds different from my cultural bringing ups. So I pretty much will discuss about when we're working on projects or when we're doing a team workshop. I'll talk about how we collaborated and came together to solve this problem. I think I talked about the time I was at camp and we had to build a rocket and everybody was from different parts of Houston and we never knew each other, and we came together and won the rocket competition, and my feelings towards it was all in detail. So if you have any experience working in a group setting with people you really didn't know and they're different from you, it's pretty much a good essay to write about. SAB is usually mandatory as well. If SAA is mandatory, then usually SAB is needed as well. Describe a circumstance, obstacle, or conflict in your life and the skills and resources you use to resolve it. Did it change you? If so, how? Well, usually you can talk about your adversities, types of situations that were tough, and you conquered it. I usually talked about my adversities in this essay of the struggle growing up with a single mother and a mother who's an immigrant as well on top of that, and we had to I had to take out the time to help provide for the family as well, helping her clean houses, also keeping up with school activities, leading different organizations, helping on volunteer projects, and keeping up with my academics so I can go into a good college with a full ride, which I conquered all that and actually reached to my full potential. So if you conquer things like that, or even simple goals or obstacles that came in your way, such as learning a new language or conquering a big fear, or you got lost and now you're found, those types of situations can help for this prompt. Applied Texas prompts. SAC. SAC is usually an optional essay, but this essay is usually used for if you need more financial need. If you know you're going to request, you need more money and to cover your education. This essay can actually get you $20,000 for your whole 4 years for $5,000 per year to pay off your school education. So I'm going to suggest you fill out this essay because it can actually introduce you to more scholarship opportunities that are given by the university. Considering your lifetime goals, discuss how your current and future academic extracurricular activities might help you achieve your goals. This prompt is usually used to tell the university what makes you different from the other applicants in our pool. What are you going to bring to the table that others can't? Are you going to be a outstanding achievement that our university will love to put out there? You know, what are you going to do? Are you going to be a leader? Are you going to be a person who's going to bring something new to the table? Just talk about yourself, your life, your goals, and what are you in right now that shows that you're going to implement that same energy into college. The length and tips about the Apply Texas. A page is fine. Avoid religious, political, or any other touchy subjects, and never piss off your reader. Doing this will get you nowhere. For example, there was a student I grew up with who was in my school. Yeah, she was actually the valedictorian. I completely forgot. She was the valedictorian. When she wrote the essay for one of her universities, she actually mocked the university and wrote a little smiley face. Pretty much didn't take the essay serious because she thought since she had a good SAT and she was volunteering, she will be automatically accepted to that university. Unfortunately, she got rejected because she pissed off the reader. So whatever you do, do not piss off the reader. The readers at the college's admission table are not paid to sit there and read nonsense. They're paid to actually consider you for scholarships, admission, and to a better future. So never piss off the person who feeds you, pretty much. Take it serious. No matter what standard do you have, no matter if you're the perfect SAT taker, no matter if you're valedictorian, no matter anything. Take everything you do serious. Now we're going to talk about the Common App essays. Common App has usually 5 different prompts to pick out of, and that main prompt you pick and your whole application for Common App will be submitted to all your colleges, including the college's individual short essays that go along with that main essay. So pretty much pick a prompt that relates to you the best, and you can talk the most about yourself in that one. Common App prompt 1. This one's usually what people go for as using their personal statement for this essay. Some students have a background or a story that's so central to their identity that they believe their application will be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, please share your story. Prompt 2. Recount an incident or time when you experienced failure. How did it affect you? What lessons did you learn? So when did you fail? Did you bite too much than you can chew? Did you take so much activities and clubs and you end up not completing anything? And what did you learn? Did you learn to be more prioritize and organize your schedule so you can have enough time, or cut down on things that really aren't in your schedule? Like stuff like that, or even other situations when you failed majorly wrong and you learn from your actions not to do it again. Pretty much is a wrong or right situation. Essay 3. Topic 3 to choose from. Reflect on a time when you challenged a belief or an idea. What prompted you to act? Would you make the same decision again? Let's say you're fighting for something. What provoked you to go after that to challenge that idea when others wouldn't do the same, but you're the only one that's like, man, I want this, or I don't believe in this. Like something that really personally you took into compassion and fought for. Or another way of looking into it, you want to find a different theory to a solution that other people didn't look at, pretty much. You don't believe in one answer, pretty much. Describe a place or environment where you are perfectly content. What do you do or experience there? Why is it meaningful to you? So a place you felt peace. Let's say you're sitting there in the church altar and you feel peaceful, or you're sitting in the forest, or probably a place that you remember as a child that meant so meaningful to you that you can never let go, and you feel at peace in that surrounding. That's what I would do. That's what I would write about. But it's up to you. Discuss an accomplishment or event, a formal or informal, that marked your transition from childhood to adulthood within your culture, community, or family. So this can be like a nice storytelling situation. It can be funny, sad, or pretty much dramatic. Anything that catches your reader's attention throughout the whole story. Make it like story time. Make me want to read the whole paper. And on top of that, the last prompt we just went over, please do not state puberty, because that's just too cliche to my opinion. Okay, now we're on length and tips for the Common App. Remember, 650 words is your limit, not your goal. Use the full range if you need it, but don't feel obligated to do so. The application won't accept a response shorter than 250. So you have to be between 250 words to 650, pretty much. You can pause the video and write this down. I usually give out regular reminders to people to subscribe to this Remind 101 about about scholarship 101s, when do the fly-in trips open, any tips and advices, or pretty much like motivating you to keep on going. So you can pause this and write it down and text it, and I can give you regular reminders, usually once a month or twice a month. And also don't forget to like the Nerdy Scholarship Guru on Facebook. Subscribe to my channel below if you want constant different tips or different ideas or advice on how to approach a certain scholarship or college process. Pretty much I do go over them in different episodes. Comment if you have any other questions. Thank you.